What is up, kids? I hope everybody can hear me. I'm going to make this go away. Boom. What's up? Palmer Conley channel member, what is up, my man? Ground Fog channel member, what is up? Angelo channel member, what is up? The Budget Guy, what is up, my man? And Paul Mills, my brother from another mother, channel member is here. Top Dog is here, 8762. Good to see you, buddy. I hope you stay awake too. I hope I give you something to stay awake for. I don't have a lot. I figured we just kind of chat. We got M-Bomb here. What is up, brother? Good to see you. David Jewell, good to see you, man. This is just a random kind of deal, guys. I'm still going live tomorrow as scheduled. And while members are in here, I plan to do a video all week and have not been able to do it. Angelo, what's up, channel member? Level on up. But I will be giving away, I'll grab it here in a second, but a cool Tucson doing a channel member giveaway. And I'm thinking what I'm probably going to do is just do a video and try to promote it during the day and before the live. That's way channel members don't have to be in the live. And it's a cool knife. It's one I've hung on to for this long, so I'm looking forward to passing it along. What is up, Drink Water channel member? Good to see you guys. Everybody, good to see you here tonight. I'm figuring it's going to be a very low-key stream, and that's kind of what I'm hoping. Double D channel member, what is up? Neil McKenzie channel member, how did I miss you, buddy? Yeah, and I'll go late. My Melody, hello, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I plan on going pretty late and just seeing how it goes. What it's like. I kind of told you guys during the last one of these little portrait streams that are, how is the best way to put it, encouraged in terms of growing an audience. And like I've told you guys, I'm never looking to grow an audience by bribing an audience, but by making myself available and letting new people kind of see what we do here is kind of my goal, right? So we'll be playing with knives, we'll be talking about knives, and we'll just be hanging out. So most of you guys, I think I saw over at Lefties. If any of y'all were winners, congratulations. I was in and out. I had it running in the background the whole time, but I was running around doing some stuff. Let me see if I can change that background. Bear with me. Where is it? Let's try this one. That's Damascus bricks. It's a little less intrusive. Mayor Salt, oh, can y'all not hear me? Are y'all getting low sound? Joe Isabella, what is up? Mayor Salt, are you kidding or can you not hear me? Check, check. Chicka check, chicka check. Here, y'all are going to make me try this. Did y'all hear that explosion? Probably not. Some of my sound effects you can hear, and some of them you can't. So, like, if I do the human fart, people can hear it. But if I do my explosions or my laser sword, I don't think people can hear them. So, yeah, I've been watching other live streams, and I watch a lot of podcasts. And this is just one of those little, if I take the cover off, you guys will see it's the same mic that 90%, it's a $99 Rode pod mic, right? So it's not a powered mic like a, what are the ones I'm thinking of? The big mics that I almost got that look like a capsule. Good mics. This is not that kind of mic. Those are more dynamic. This is more of a condenser, I think. So, like, if I'm not super close to it, I've been told when I turn to the side, it sucks. So I'll do my best to not turn to the side. But one thing I was going to possibly do, and I've got another screen that I can pull up like this. Well, but we could take our Kaiser Veritas. Last time I tried to do a skip upgrade on this, if I'm not mistaken, it was a failure. My skiffs didn't fit. Well, now I've got 5mm 364s, I think, and 1/16. I've got two sets, and I'm thinking one of the sets is bound to fit this. So if we get bored, you guys let me know, and I can clear this shit up, and we can do a little bearing swap. It would be more silent with y'all chatting, watching me take it apart, put it together. Usually that takes about, knock on wood, 5 minutes. One thing about the Veritas, or Veritas, whatever you want to call it, I wish it had a little bit tighter detent, but it is an absolutely banger knife. It is engineered amazingly well. I did not even know it had a reversible clip. And that's one thing, if I take it apart tonight, we'll look at, because you can punch this little tab out right there. You can put the clip on the other side, which I would never do, and then put that little clip or that little plug stopper right there. I didn't know that. I saw Melissa Backwood's, one of her, what would you call it, a short? So yeah, it was Neil McKenzie, what's up? No work for 9 days. Dude, that's awesome. I started back, but I was with an agency, so I'm kind of on a eat what I kill type deal, which is all well and good, but the job that I have, which is digital marketing, digital advertising, is more of a marathon than a 100-yard dash, especially if I am working a network to get business that they're already set up for and doing, right? So it kind of takes a little time for me to push holes in what their current spend is and where their waste is to show them where I can be a better partner. So that's been part of my life that has not been as much of a part of my life for the last 5 months. Oh, no, Neil. I thought it was maybe like a vacation, dude. I didn't know you were, I hope you're all right, buddy. Everybody wants to get jacked up. But yeah, so if y'all want to see a undoing, disassembly, possible live struggle bus, we can take that apart. I've got, like I said, I think both sets of skiffs. I know it's a 5mm, and I've got my little cheat sheet, so when I take out the Kaiser washers, I can check those out. Oh, Neil, that's a win, buddy. Hopefully you're doing your what you want to do, living your best life. I know some of my vacations, the best ones I've had were total staycations where I just chilled. But yeah, I know you're going to enjoy it. That's stay with here. We'll hang out. Yeah, I wonder if I should clean this off. I think I've shown you guys this knife. I've really been impressed with it for $108. Even though it's got a really strong spring, which I guess is a good thing. I almost stuck it in my mocha. That was sucked because it would have come out just enough to probably pierce it. But you know, this thing is not locked up on me one time, and it's in that SLD Magic Steel. So I've cut into boxes, I've cut paper, I've cut a little bit of cardboard. I think I did in the review. I didn't bring any paper over here, but I've got some, I'm sure, close. If you guys saw the floor around me, I've got so much paper. But for a OTF, this is a very slicey specimen. And it's kind of got that ZDP wrap look, so I don't know how SLD Magic works, but it's evidently a lower cost steel, a budget kitchen steel, because this knife, when I ordered it off Max Ace's website, and it's aluminum, it's got this nice grip, which I thought was going to possibly be a pocket grabber because it's got this deep carry clip. Probably one of the best OTFs carry-wise that I've experienced. And I've carried Microtex, I've carried and love my EMP EDC. But this knife was $108, dudes. 108, $108. And then I think shipped to me, I'll have to go back and look, but I want to say it was 115. But we can move that out of the way. I still think this is the best axis lock in the game because the detent is so well dialed. This is the Bastide Dogfish. And I know there are a lot of good bar style locks. I was carrying my Benchmade bug out today, a good part of the day. What I like about this knife is it is so responsive to where it doesn't hang up. I guess because it's on bearings. Titanium, I think it's M390. Yeah. Titanium M390. Love that knife. I had my Axon out because I've got my Axon fixed blade behind me, which is an absolute winner. And what's so cool about this knife, I'll show you what I'm carrying here in a second when I've got in my back pocket. But they look like they're the same size, which they are in length. But when you look at the width, the Fixie's a lot thinner. And in a second, I have no affiliation with Vero except I'm a fan of their stuff. Particularly, the only knife now I own is their Axon, and I own both of them. The flipper and the micarta liner lock has very light detent, OEM by Best Tech, and the Fixie, which is also OEM by Best Tech. Really well done, great carry knife, has a really nice sheath, came with a good clip. I put an Ulti clip on it just because I'm ADHD, kind of OCD when it comes to stuff like that. But we'll go look at their Instagram here in a little bit because they've got a new Fixie out that looks awesome. I've not even reached out to Joseph because I know he's been between shows and he's busier than he can be. But I would love to look at one. He actually sent this for me to look at, this and a mini Axon. I did a review on them both. And then I ended up buying this, sent the mini Axon back because, guys, companies don't give knife reviewers knives. I mean, there's some, like I've told you guys, Bastide does. Tori Casey, what is up, brother? Channel member, good to see you. Like I said, guys, I will be doing the channel member giveaway video after this, which will be later this morning. But, yeah, so there's some knives that, like Bastide, when they've got a knife, I don't get the latest and greatest like Kevin, but he's got a lot more relationships, a lot more online reach, right? He's got a lot more people that he talks to. So I totally get it, but they've been nice enough to send me several knives. But if you guys have followed the channel, I've also, before I ever had a relationship with Bastide, I was buying their knives. So I bought the Nightshade. I bought the, well, Kevin sent me the first raccoon, which I loved before I gave it away. And then I bought the raccoon cleaver. I think it was a button lock before I gave it away. And then after Blade Show, I bought the little Nightshade, the mini Nightshade, which I still have. And they sent me a Corgi. They sent me that Dachshund. They sent me the Corsair, all of which I gave away to you guys. I'm trying to think what else they sent. But they've been really helpful because it's great because right now I'm not buying any knives, but I'd kind of slacked off on buying budget knives because I'd taken on the, if you want to call it discipline, I shifted my addiction to not buying as many budget knives so I could get nicer knives, right? But as somebody who's trying to put out a video a day, that's why when you see like my video tomorrow, a lot of these USA knives or import knives, I just said import my top 10 import frame locks. I did like last week, top 10 USA frame locks, because I'm trying to use my collection instead of just buying knives. Because right now I can't buy them, but I have a lot of people. My journey, what is up? Kent, what is up? Yeah, absolutely. Quality versus quantity. And guys, I've been there. My collection started out, the first knife I bought, little right over 3 years ago, was the first knife I bought again, because I have knives before. I'd kind of, collected them here and there through college. Had a couple of Kershaws, but it was a CRKT CEO, and then either the second or third was my first Penguin. And so I've been there, and then I collected every Kaiser Vanguard series that there was, which was Kaiser's budget series back in the day. And there's still knives that you'll see from that series, like the Sheepdog is a great example, and others. But now Kaiser's putting out stuff like this, like the Phoenix, like the Mercury, like the I forget the other really, really nice one that I haven't had a chance to try yet, that's got the hole. What's that one called? Somebody throw it out there, chat. I think it's Palmer. I have not forgotten you, my friend. I was just waiting till because I've still got yours and last week's that'll go out tomorrow before the live. I just didn't have postage to throw on the meter. So you guys are still coming, and you're going to love it. It's D2, immaculate, has a great edge, and it has killer carbon fiber. Like I say, I think it's a great knife. Not a button lock. It's the old school, but, I love it. Guys, what is that other Kaiser? Not the Mystic, but it looks kind of like this. We'll go look for it in a second. But remember, we can put bearings in that. And you'll see tomorrow, I go through and rate the top 10 frame locks in my collection. And I did a blade or disassembly skiff upgrade on this and on my cuff. And guys, this, you'll probably only find it on the secondary. I'm trying to have Leon on Friday Night Flicks to see. I know he's been messing around with some bar locks, which just makes me want to throw up, because they do such good frame locks. I would love for this knife to come back. And I don't know if y'all have seen, I've got a knife here. This is the Eutectic EFD, economic field duty. It's a bigger knife, and it's modeled after the full-size field duty. I have been talking to Leon, because this one just came out, about doing a smaller Eutectic EFD EDC, which would be the field duty EDC. And I'd love to see this come back. What is up, Kathleen? Yeah, I'm doing one of those late night vertical kind of trial deals, and I can take the knives off, just to see if what I was saying when the chat started and the live started is I get these little messages from YouTube in the studio part of the app where I upload my videos, and it was saying, "What's up, Pizza Lover?" But it talks about how this can bring new community members in, because they see it in the short speed, right? So I've got a lot of really good moderators here that I think if there were any spammers or anybody that wasn't, I know it sucks, 5-door. I've actually, though, before, and I'm not going to, because everybody's different, but I've been spending time watching them in different types of lives. So I've been watching some of sharpening lives. I've been watching some just face-to-face, and not just knife content, some tea content and other stuff like that, right? So all I do is want to, be able to communicate with you guys. I'll have the regular live tomorrow night. You know, every Friday. I'll never do another Friday Night Flicks as a portrait, right? But if just we can bring one or two more people that's out there hanging out, that likes knives and doesn't know that there's a community of people, you know, it's good to know that people are out there. And somebody could just be having a bad night, and kind of that's what we do too, right? You know, it's all about bringing somebody up. Five Door, I get you, brother. Have a great night, my man. I appreciate you more than you know. You are absolutely a channel champion. Broke Ass Knives, what up? Is it? See, I'm watching it on a laptop, so but the chat I see. I don't see the chat recreated on my screen. Yes, I do. Let me go to the back page. So if you watch it on the computer, I'm tiny, but the chat's normal, right? You see it off to the right. I think that's how, because I've got it on the back muted through YouTube, but I know it's not the best, and I can slow the chat. Well, I don't know if I can slow it down. Let me see what happens if I go to settings. Yeah, that's one thing I couldn't do tonight in Kevin's lives. I could not keep up with the chat. I mean, when you get a lot of people in, but we don't, guys. We've got like 40 something people in here. It's kind of like a vomit of everything together on the phone. See, Tori, I was doing it on my phone, and I guess because I don't have a big phone, but I thought it was better. So Todd Carr on computer, it looks normal, but on mobile, it sucks big time. See, the whole thing, they say, yeah, I can make the background go away. That's all me. Hold on a second. I can do no background. I can do a light background. So I can make that stop. But yeah, the vertical thing, and I hate to say this out loud, but my thought is, Mark Parks, what is up, brother? I'm thinking that it's probably in response to the popularity of the TikTok format, which is a format that I personally have no direct, and I have to quote that accurately, I have no direct interaction with, i.e., I don't have, let's see what happens if I do this. I don't think I can get, let's see if I can get bigger. It won't let me. Maybe if I take this off, let's see. No, I don't think it's going to let me jack with that, which is kind of odd. I can do this. Or I can do this. I can put last week's little cat up there. Or this one, which was done. It matches the poster, the thumbnail, whatever you want to call it. But that's done with an AI cat. And I go through with different artists in my one of the apps that I pay for. And then I'll just go in and take the background out of one of my, usually a fixed blade, it depends, and stick it in his hands. And I'll always, the text that I tell AI is angry cat or pissed off angry cat. And then this one I think was a Picasso. And then you can choose the artist, or you can just choose a style. I wonder if I can, that would be cool to show off. Bazaar. I wonder if I can log into my Bazaar account on a laptop and use that AI. I don't want to try. I don't want to log in. Already a member, sign in. Yes. All right, kids. Give me 2 seconds while I kill this. wanting to be able to tell it to end the stream. Nope, didn't want to do that. All right, let's see if I've got a login for this app because I want to show y'all how cool this is. All right, I don't. So let me go to my account and see how I logged into it. I apologize, kids. Give me 2 seconds. I can promise you I will not be wasting your time. All right, this shows all my shit, but where is my profile information? Settings. There we go. Subscription. Right. Monthly premium. Settings, enhance, Instagram, help center, about. I wonder how let's see. Welcome to Bazaar. Usually, all right, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to show you on my phone. For example, that was Joker Cat. So if I go to this AI, and I type in an angry, comma, pissed off cat, period. So that's what I typed in there. And I'm not going to choose an artist or style. At the beginning, I'm just going to go next and see what it comes up with. And it'll draw like 5. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. I like that guy, so I'm going to save him. Or do you like that stoic one at the end with the yellow eyes? I'm digging him. So what I'm going to do with him is I'm just going to make him with a little tip sticking up. So check this. We're going to save this guy too because he's a winner. That was actually, it's what it is. It's like AI roulette, right? Sometimes they'll come up with shitty stuff. Sometimes they come up with cool shit. So I'm going to go new. I'm going to ask it to grab a photo. And I pulled our buddy in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a knife. Ah, damn. Let's see. Put this in his hand. We'll just have that one sticking out. Let's do this. We want it to look like he's at least holding. So that'll be 2 weeks from now's Friday Night Flicks, unless we want to replace that image. Because I can use AI like I did for a while when I was dealing with the Instagram BS before I changed back to a personal account and haven't, knock on wood, had to mess with that crap anymore. But yeah, it's one of those things that I was using AI. Like if I want to replace that with a kitchen knife, I can go AI photo, kitchen knife, or I'll just go folding knife. Folding knife. Just type folding knife in. I'll go search. Boom. And see, these are going to have backgrounds. So for me to use them in the cat's picture, I've got to zap out the background. But this app does it too. But this app's not cheap. Kryzen Eaton. Welcome, dude. Dudette. Nice to see you. All right, so this is weird because the AI just failed miserably. So what we're going to do is we are going to get another knife. We're going to grab this one, bug out, delete that one. And now the kitty's got bitch made bug out. Tilted a little more realistically. I need to flip it. I need to flip it and dip it. Let's see. Position. All right, it's not going to let me flip it. It doesn't look like. So we're just going to go with that. Now she's got a bug out. Hey, let me tell you something. If they could, I would be interested to see what AI could do, because people are always, I'm not one of those that fear it because people have to write it. I am scared or untrusting of what the smart people are writing into it. But I do believe that it will never become smarter than us. Why I think that, I don't really know. I just don't think we're that stupid as a people that are planning that, because I would think that they've got their own plans. All right, we're going to go with this one. What do y'all think? So I'll save that and then watch this. So when I put that in my, I have to remove the background to drop it into my thumbnail. I don't do the AI thumbnails like Lefty. Bhutan with the spam. What's up, brother? So there's that one. Now, real quickly, I'm going to put this up because I will get sidetracked, and we don't want that. I wonder, though, how well it looks when I go to share content. Nope. I don't want to do that. I want to do that. All right. I'm curious because there are different settings for how I can share this, but I don't think it ever gives it a full screen. I think I can go down here, over here, like that. I don't want to do that. We'll do that. All right. So what I wanted to show you guys, what was it? We were talking about it earlier. What were we going to show? I was going to show y'all something. Something that's coming out. What was it? Let's see if it's something I've got close. So let's just go through my thread because I saw it on my JD for EDC. We'll just go down here because I saw it earlier. Spartan's got some cool new Harshy skills. Kennison Knives, this guy I think has the sexiest grinds in the business. Michael Zeba, I've got that knife in a different pattern. It is one of my grails, probably my most valuable knife. And we've got Pizza Operator, Sinister Knifey. This guy, dude, I met him at Blade Show 2022. Awesome dude. But who did I see? She's a great guitar player. Be Shady. Look at that grind, guys. This is just my jam, too. Just plain tie. This is called his Stray 2.0 Magna Cut and Titanium. It's not a big knife. It's such my jam, but way out of my price range. That's awesome, Steve Clare. See how Michael Zeba does his backspacers? he's also a jeweler. So if I stop sharing that, this one's got skulls. And it also came with a big ass lanyard bead that's on the pouch that matches those same skulls. And then on the inside, the back side of it, it's got some ruins. And the detail on those little bitches, my camera won't do justice for, I don't think. But this is made in Brooklyn, New York. The blade is a collaboration with Knight Designs, Jason Knight, and then Michael Zeba. Paul, they run. I picked this up, or actually, I bought it off Dark Gravity, who picked it up in Nashville at the Custom Knife Show from Michael at his table. And I can't remember if it was $650 or $750. Now they're a little bit more expensive. The one before is going to be a lot more because that looks like it is same blade steel, titanium scales and hardware. Maybe that's just anodized. Maybe that wouldn't be more. Because the thing is, when I post this knife and talk about how intricate it is and how I found the crow, didn't know it was there, and I wish I knew what those ruins meant, he puts these cryptic messages in my comments that there's so much more to be seen. And I noticed there's a really weird symbol behind that lock bar. And I need to research what the ruins say. The flip says Till Valhalla. And Odin, I think, is a Norse god of something that was ass kicking. I don't know exactly what. Yeah, I need to do some. I am a Lego piece, dude. I live for the Lego piece. So yeah, that is that's funny. That's the Michael Zeba, great knife. But let's go back real here quick to Instagram because I wanted to show you what I could not remember. And if I remember, I will go right to it. That's the Skiff blades. You guys know I love Skiff bearings. That's one of their customs. That thing goes for about $850. There's another Rain Man Knife Works. That's sick. There's that Zeba. Nice standards. Look at all those growlers lined up in a row. Be shady, love it. I gave my last growler to brother Pocket Metal because I wanted him to have one, and I think he really likes it. Even though I kind of jacked it up when I guys, Amsler Tools. This is just a cake picture, but I've got two of his knives. I learned about him from Tri-State. I've actually got this knife right here, which is a standard Hurricane. I picked it up right over on Etsy. He's that one's an S35, but then he's got this new knife coming out. I'm going to get one of these. And then I picked up, he's got a mini. That's a mini. Mine's 80s style. So mine's this finish, but this is a standard size. And my mini is Magna Cut, whereas my standard is, I don't know what that is. Little crowbars or little prize. But anyway, Ansler Tools, I'm trying to get him to join us sometime. He's a really nice guy. This is not his full-time job, but he's been doing it for a while. He does reverse grinds too. And again, hats off to Tri-State for turning me on to him a long time ago. There's one of the reverse grinds. When I say reverse grinds, that's kind of like a worn cliff grind as opposed to a Tonto. And if we wanted to find him, he's got a website, but where I found him, make sure I'm still sharing. I went to Etsy, and then I went Ansler Tools. And then you have to scroll just a little bit, but I click on that and then I click on his store. And his reviews are outstanding, but I find his store. Where is his store? I always use the mobile app. That's a little mini. I didn't show you guys. Damn it. Let's share this one. See if this works. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. This is a pre-order. Stonewash, but where is the store? All right, here we go. Answer tools. I'm not logged in. That's why it's not showing. All right, so we're just going to go there. And this is where you see kind of all his bladed items. This is new. I'm really stoked to get one of these because it's kind of got a pry bar in and a little nice satin ground blade. Looks like a great Kydex sheath. Both of my Hurricanes came with a Kydex sheath, but they were they also have a pocket clip. So I haven't put a let me get back to that. Where is that page? There it is. I have not put a deep carry concealment clip or a ulti-clip or anything like that on it, even though the sheaths, even these small little sheaths, like this reverse grind that I was talking about here, this is more kind of like a drop point. And then the sheaths are done very well because even for a small sheath, you've got this pocket clip, but you've also got these holes that are great for a short ulti-clip or for a bigger ulti-clip, right? It's got the one big size hardware, one smaller, so it can be done as a neck knife. I've got a standard 2049 and a mini 2049, and then they've got the compact and the standard. Let's see what size vibe. Let's do a real quick check, guys. I'm gonna keep sharing just so I'll know what size. All right. So mine is, drum roll, uh-oh. I have a drum roll. Mine is right at 5 inches. So this is a compact. So I've got a compact. Hold on. Yep. Not quite 5 1/4. So I've got a compact, and I'm going to get the mini. We'll look at them today. I'm going to stop sharing. Boom. So that is the compact in S35, and that is the mini in MagnaCut. Both of these are the same grind. They're that little Tonto grind, and they are super, super slicey. So, for example, if I were to grab some paper, very slicey. That was the MagnaCut. This is the S35. It's actually slicier. I think because it's got a taller grind, it gets a little thinner. I don't know if you guys can see that. But they've got great little titanium clips. I prefer the one on the compact I don't know if you can tell it's built up there, and it's more of a straight clip. Both of them have kind of hot ramps. This one's kind of hot doo-doo because it's a little bit short and stiff. But again, if you are going to carry a knife like this with a clip, it's probably going to be in your dress shirt pocket. So you're probably going to be carrying it like that. Or you'll have a chain around it, carrying around your neck. But they are very cool little knives. So now I've got a bunch. Let's take this chain. Take this chain off our little micro. This is my smallest J-Cal. Ultim S35. Little banger. Where it is a necker, but just to show you guys, where'd I put the little magnet cut one? There it is. So I can go this route, or I can go multi-clip mini. So now that's not going anywhere. It's not going to come out of its sheath. Now let me get short one. Hey, shorty. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. Tip. What is it? So now I just took my ulti clip off my Vero temporarily. And which way would I carry this? In my back pocket, so I'm more down the outside. So check this out, guys. So several different ways to carry that bad boy. Kind of like my, I know it's not Fixed Blade Friday, but kind of like my Baltic Blades little Angus. These are great little street scalpels. This was an N690. I carry it like that. And then I carry my Neo scale with a little single ulti-clip like we just put on. This is a taller grind. Both of these are identical except for the scaling. Adam, what's up? Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you, man. Come around on Friday night. Snow Trunk, what's up? Friday nights we have fun stuff. Grass Monkey, what's up? We don't stab you, my man. All we do is we spread kindness. We don't have a very hard bad hammer, but we do have people in here that will use it, like Paul Mills and M-Bomb. We're just looking to grow a community of people who like sharp EDC stuff, whatever you carry. I've got carries I can't show on YouTube, nor would I want to. But, yeah, it's all about love, life, peace, and understanding. And staying up late and just chilling. Not looking for no trouble. So, anywho, The Angels are great little knives. And I think one of my favorites is still and will always be the little T. Denny Apprentice. I've got this Gen 2. Also bought that's a Gen 1, and they call this vintage caramel micarta, and it looks just like caramel, but it's an acid etched magna cut blade, 64 HRC, and then this is a crew wear in felt satin, but this has removable scales, which is really cool because, hey, tip, make yourself at home. So guys, it's a good thing I don't have that camera up. Dragon King, these nuts. I got these nuts. Hey, Blue Heart Angela. Know what? You are so different. We are all different, and different is good. We all need to be different. I learned at much later age than most people should ever have to learn. When you don't give a fuck about what other people say and you do you authentically, you will win. That is my advice for all the youngsters that are here. Do you authentically. Don't do the you other people want you to be, unless you have passion for it, because you will regret it if you don't. That is my advice for you. And other people's impression of you means nothing as long as you're doing your best to be better tomorrow than you are today. In the knit, when I was watching Lefty EDC tonight, I saw that this purple cow carbon fiber is no longer available. So I'm going to be hanging on to this. Paul, they're great little knives. Tyler is a fantastic individual. I bought both of those for 100. Yeah, only when they're on. I mean, I want everybody to feel welcome in here, especially people that might be just curious. You know, if they start doing regular stuff, we know we got good regulars in here. I don't really want to ban people, put them in timeout if you need to, only if they're being abusive. If they're just being goofy, you know, they're supposed to be 18 and up. That's what we want in here. Because I'm not censoring outside of what I have to censor, which sucks. That's a whole nother thing I won't get into. It has nothing to do with my channel yet, but I don't know if y'all watch Oopaville. If y'all know who he is, he posted a video today where he got a warning, and he's one of the huge channels. Really funny dude. Thanks, Ocean. Let me tell you something. I wasn't always a good dude. I was an addict for better part of 30 years, 20 years, better part of 20 years. So yeah, you know, I'm just doing the best I can do, right? So it's all about, it is T-Fetch. I don't understand why my vertical format, even when I click on cinema here, I cannot get it to fill the entire screen. Even if I go Shift F8, which this could blow it out, but no, it doesn't make it any bigger. That's wasted screen to me. So me being the kind of weirdo, I have to have a background there. Does this make everybody dizzy? How about this? Yeah, and like I said, guys, the only reason I wanted to do it is people like Soshin, who I've never seen before, who maybe will come back for Friday Night Flicks, maybe he'll come to one of Manufaction's Night Flicks, maybe he'll come to one of Said Stevie's. You know, it's such a great community. M. Ryder, I look for a man who's got backbone and who stands up for other men. And for me, that is a qualification that is required. And they also need to be right. So that's what I look for, man. All right, Kathleen. So that one moving is bad. Let's do this one. How about if we just do dark blue? Those aren't moving, are they? Or I could do tropical summer, which seems too bright for this time of night. How about that? Beaver Baron, you are a fantastic human. And like I said, tomorrow, be on the lookout for a member giveaway video. It's going to be one of the simple, just leave a comment. You don't have to be present to win. I will be taking care of that tomorrow night, drawing for it. I was late to the game at getting the video out. I'm actually going to record it. It's going to be real short after this. Let me show you all what it's going to be. Let me use my fuck off, I'll be right back screen. Hold on a sec. Where's that? Where's that screen? That was quick. So the members giveaway knife tomorrow is going to be this Tucson N390 compound grind night morning design. M390. Let me find out. I don't think it's the Sidewinder. I think it's the Stingray. Let me see. Tucson on Sidewinder. Nope. Let's go Tucson Stingray. Oh. All right. It is the Tucson Stingray. Not in stock anymore. Google it. It is a great knife. Oh, it's got dangerous drop shut action. So I stop it right there. It's got a really early drop. Got my favorite pear-shaped deployment hole. It's also got a front flipper, if that's your jam. You guys, if any of you have watched the channel, fucking hate front flippers. That's just me. I'm a flicker guy. But you can also thumb flick it if that's your jam, because it is a concealed kind of a bolster lock. See, it's a frame lock. It's not a liner. But this carbon fiber, which is lovely and consistent on both ends, not broken up, but it keeps your hand from getting any pressure on that lock bar. But it is a full thickness inset cut titanium lock bar. So those of you here tonight have an early preview of what the channel member giveaway for tomorrow night is going to be. I'm not doing them every week. The channel member giveaways, I'm trying to do something every week, but I will be doing better knives in the channel giveaways, channel member giveaway. Black Lung, it is all good. Think about that for a while. You probably chase little kids around with the microphone. We don't want that. What's up, Shadow Artist? Yeah, I do have that. I can't show it on YouTube. Can't have the comments. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ban you. Put you in timeout. How about that? Yeah. But I've got really good mods, a good community. So if you want to come in, hang, and learn about knives, stay positive. That's what it's all about, Black Lung. Stay positive. I came to the knife community to start out to find knives. The reason I've been here for 3 years with major ADHD, and usually I can't stay in a hobby longer than a year, is the people. People like Paul Mills, like Brother Mateo Enbaum, like Crispy Critter, Beeper Baron. I text these guys. I talk to most of them. And it's a good thing. It's a good community. There's very little hate. We definitely snuff the hate. We don't talk politics. We don't talk religion. We talk knives. We talk dumb shit. We'll go to YouTube. We'll watch whacked out videos. Yeah, just don't be a dick. That's easy to go, Palmer. Paul Mills, you're a rock star, buddy. I love all you people. You all are people, and I would never say my people, but I call you channel members that are graciously supported. I don't call you Javonites or Team Javon. I feel that we're all in it just kind of as guys that are hanging out. Like I say, that's what it is to me. As Beeper Baron said, that's very eloquently said. Just hang out, learn something, have fun, meet somebody new, and don't be shy. Just don't be an asshole. It's possible. I'm not chasing kids. I'm saying IRL streamers. Let me rephrase that because that's a good point. I didn't phrase that right. I meant IRL streamers. I meant people like Jack Doherty or Neon or all those other little people that are out harassing everyday citizens for content is not content to me. So that's what I meant about kids chasing kids around or kids that are out there filming that content have, a very short, if their moms and dads didn't raise them with better principles, they're going to get street justice. Word. That's what I meant by that. I didn't mean anything kids wise. So play it back, play it in context. That's what I meant. So what I'm going to do is this is where we look at a random cat video. Because we all love random cat videos. If we don't, it's a good time to bail. That's a big cat. They actually grew up together. They're BFFs. Where will it go? That's the big kitty cat. If he wasn't your buddy, he's a good ally. Not somebody you want to have against you. I totally agree, Black Long. Those guys are the worst. And there's some new kid, the kid that Neon got banned for 2 days for cussing out, is now running around with his buddy, and he does not have any bodyguard going with him. There's one of my shorts. I couldn't get it open. I only do 16-second shorts. But let's find, we'll catch a cat that's here. There we go. Cats are crazy. They could be aliens. They could be demonic. I don't know. But Chippy will just freak out at the weirdest times. I like these two. Which one do you think's going down? I think the big guy's going down. I don't think we have to see it. I don't think we're going to see the result. I think he's showing us what the result was, and you can see the guy get ready for it on the right, on the left. Anyways, there's scabs hacking through something. That's gotta hurt your hand with every whack. Very sharp. It's got some choppy geometry. Beaver Bear, and I hate that, brother. I lost Ashley when I was at Blade Show. She was here with Tippy. My mom was checking on her, and she was asleep by the couch, which makes me in one side blessed because she was old and she went in her sleep. But at the other time, it breaks my heart because I wasn't here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but everybody that says he's going to lose, that he shouldn't be fighting, I hope he passes his physical. Because if you watch side-by-side fight footage of Jake Paul now versus training footage of Tyson, and people go, well, yeah, but how long can Tyson go? Tyson doesn't need to go long. Tyson only needs like a minute, 2 minutes. And I know Jake's a big guy. He's bigger than Tyson. But as we scroll through this, we will see more. Okay, this is a great video. They thought they were rescuing a kitten. This is a biker. This is, I think, a Georgia Savannah cat. See if I can make it bigger. Nope. Damn it. And I can't fast forward it. It's a cheetah, my bad. Those legs are getting long. Uh-oh. He's got a BFF. Look at those feet. Look at his buddy. I think they could run 88 miles per hour. I know they're the fastest. Isn't the cheetah the fastest land animal? But yeah, that's a good one. We'll find one more. Oh, you know who that is? Y'all know who that is? Paul Mills, that sounds more right. That's Ray Ray's daughter. Everyday City Carries. Amelia, I think? What's her name? I think it's Amelia. She is a dumpling. Oh. Find one more. I like owls, but not into it right now. Can't listen to Dave Chappelle. Wolf Cubs, nah. I want to find a real quick. I know it's coming. Bear with me. Y'all ever heard of Humphreys McGee? Have y'all ever heard of Humphreys? Let's see if I get copyright hit it for this. Whoop. Whoop. Where's my speaker? Here it is.
Join the party, dressed to kill. Won't you come and join the party, dressed to kill? Woo! Feel it! Dressed to kill. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I'm Freeze McGee. If you haven't checked them out, they're an awesome jam band. Okay, here's an abandoned puma. We want to watch this rescue. What's up, Crypto Kea? We are hanging out. We are talking about knives, and now we are watching cats get rescued. This is a puma. Gonna grow up to be big, menacing looking. They'll have to feed it raw meat, but it'll be sweet as long as it's not hungry. If you happen to pass out or die, it would probably eat you. As it should. It's a big two cat. I wouldn't scratch her either. I would love her. All right, guys. So that's shorts. Let's see what's going on in the gossip world. Let's scroll through my feed. That's the lady that found the little cat that lives with the Rottweiler. That's probably my favorite. So anyway, I think that was it. Let's go get to this. And let's get to this. To this. See what craziness is going on Reels. I'm not getting as much knife content. That'll throw your clean ass out of a boat. Ruh-roh. All right, I'm getting back to the chat. Because I'm over there, I can't see you kids. Paul, I love when you get different species that grow up together that you think are supposed to hate. Let me show you what I sent my mom today, because I send her a lot of the stuff and it keeps me in the loop of it. But this is a dog that was bred to hunt rabbits. The worst hunting dog ever. Hold on, let me share it. But it's a bred hunting dog. There's a rabbit to its left and a rabbit to its right. But I sent her that. I sent her. I think he'll copyright strike me. I thought this was pretty funny. Look at that turn. And what else did I send her? How about that little dude? That little dude grew up with the dog, and he's like a water cat. He goes out in the ocean, swims with his dog buddy. He doesn't give a fuck. Any of you young people in here, do what that cat does. Don't follow the norms. There's a poem you should read. Google two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the road less traveled. I won't give it away. So that dog found that kitten, and I'm sure they'll end up being buddies, or I would have said it to my mom. So we won't watch that one. We won't watch that one. Yeah, my mom's big into cats, so I send her the cat videos. I just can't help but watch them. I don't know why. I think it's so cool when you get a cool wild cat that becomes, well, wild, but somewhat domesticated where it doesn't eat you or claw your face off. I'd take my chances with one of those before I did like a chimpanzee like Michael Jackson did. See, it could chomp that cat, but it grew up with it. That's the key. I didn't know bobcats got that big. But yeah, that was our dive into, hey, Smiley Tay, what is up? I know, G-Ball. It's on portrait mode. It's a little late night test. I've seen that one. Hold on, let me find it. Let me find it. That is a good one. Go back over here. Cat. There. Where is it? Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. You know, one thing I've noticed about Instagram is its search function sucks. Let me put in a different couple keywords. Cat in barrel. Tippy. All right. Instagram did a lockup on me. That's not good. So I'm going to go over here. Hopefully you guys are still with me. Tippy, come here. All right. Instagram. Cat and barrel. Oh. I always see that one, Paul. And I'm getting a whole lot of nothing. Yep. I'm going to go to somewhere I have not been in a while. Because like I said, I've not been on the knife buying. Let's see what's going on in the marketplace. I've got one of those, but not the carbon fiber. Great little knife. Been interested in one of those. Jurassic, I've got one of those. Got one of those. Have you guys tried this knife? I've heard good things about it, but I can't get it to flipper only. That seems a little high. That was $250 new. I know they take a little. Hey, by the way, I'm getting ready to put my first knife on Blade Binge. Unless you guys are interested. This is a beast. On skiffs. I've got to be very careful when I get it to break. Boom. That is the PMP Titano in M390, about to be on the market for $400. It was $550. I got a 10% discount. I got it for $5. I haven't used it. I reviewed it. I'll let it go for $4. I might trade for something. But know that if anybody, this is probably not because there's anything wrong with it, but the most impulsive knife buy I've ever made. And I'll tell you why. It's because I saw it on Metal Complex's unboxing. And it just looked so cool because it was so big. And he made a point that knives like that are worth buying because you're basically telling the maker that you appreciate what they're doing and make more knives like that. So, and guys, keep in mind, Chippy's fucking with the knife, but keep in mind, Friday night, look for this video tomorrow. This is an out of production or hard to get knife. It is. Let me get some paper and show you how killer the hologram is. And then it's got a compound front. It's got plenty of bite. Great knife. Great action. 3/4 inch backspacer. Titanium and M390. And that will be one of the channel members tomorrow night. And you don't have to be there to win. You just have to leave a comment in the video that will go out at about whatever time we leave the stream. It'll come out about 30 minutes later. So I'm going to flip over and record it right away. Palmer, I totally get that. And one thing I'll give MC, and I respect for him as he says that, I got it at White Mountain Knives where I've got a discount code. So I would have used his code, but the only reason I bought it is because I saw it at White Mountain. And if it's not a Jack Wolf or it's not a Hinderer, I bought a Citrix, that knife that doesn't have any hardware. My buddy Jeff, A to Z EDC, bought it, but for like $350 after my 10% discounts, because on those higher price knives, again, 10% is 10%, but it just makes a difference. Plus, I like to use Javon 10. I used to always use Lefty 10 or Tri-State 10, but primarily Lefty 10, just because he's always been very good. Dirty Dan, I could probably throw one this far. Boom. Emmanuel, I am too. I'm flushing you. but I love you. All right, G-Ball. We just flushed old Dirty Dan and Emmanuel. I think Dirty Dan's in timeout, so he can think about it. Again, I'd love for people to come into the community. I don't do politics, so you're banned. And I'm not going to even say, but you can guess. I don't just ban comments that I disagree with. I ban comments that I agree with because this is a laid back spot. Hi, Golem. Good to see you, brother. This is a laid back spot where all we want to do is chill, talk about knives, talk about life. We don't want to spam. 3 strikes and you are flushed. But because we're not looking for, what would you say, quantity over quality. This is a quality stream. We hang out, we chill, we talk about sharp stuff. We're getting ready to do a pocket check. Hey, George. I bet it was a kitchen knife, poor gay. 85% are always kitchen knives. But no, I've not watched the style on TV. Yeah, and moderators have full, and Golem is playing fair. A lot of you creators are going to be misconstrued as crackheads if you don't change the content. The platforms suffer when the content sucks. It's what's happening to Kick right now. Kick was a place where people could go. Well, good. A Chinese folder. Hopefully it was, acquired legally, and, it could have been a Chinese folder from a gas station. That's a very big universe of possible knives. I doubt it was a $300 Chinese folder, but I could be wrong. It'll come out. But I don't think it's the pew that causes the issue. I think it's the person behind the pew, similar with a cutting tool. It's not that, it's going to be a rock because somebody's lost their shit. This is a mental health issue and a rage issue and just people being assholes, right? That's the ultimate asshole move. I was low. Let's see. Is that an assault knife? I don't think so. I think it's a cutting tool that I can use with one hand. I can climb my ladder. I can cut my string down. I can cut the paracord, open the Amazon package. I don't have to save many Slurpees. I don't put myself really in situations, and I, for one, would never advocate a knife in a free society as the best method of defense. AK, all knocked out. What is up, brother? Nice to see you. Wouldn't want to be you. There is no verses here, but this is fun. It's kind of like whack-a-mole. A little bit of whack-a-mole. But I'll never play the victim. I know that by putting lives out there, I am attracting people in. My hope is that I cast. What's up, Scammer Skull? Aloha. Welcome from Hawaii, my friend. Hopefully you are a knife or a human lover. But we are here hanging out, chilling, talking about knife content, talking about human existence content, talking about late night content, watching videos about animals, and just chilling. Glad you joined us. We have a regular, or I have a regular, let's go here. See if it'll let me click on it. Let me get to my comments, Beefer, and I'm going to try to find that. Bear with me so I can click on it. Let's go to my channel. Let's go to my stream. Let's make sure it's muted. Pop out the chat. Bear with me. Pop out chat. Go to live chat. Click on this joint and let's look at it right here. I've seen this and I think it is a very sleek looking knife. This is a rye, guys. This is if I'm not mistaken, an imported knife. Look at that. 22 bucks, 8 CRV, super thin blade. I mean, super thin. I think it's a slippy. Very nice. I like it. Guys, go check that out. I've kind of, oh, Paul, the Evo will eat your thumb alive if you're not careful. It is an assaulter. Yeah, it's just thin as it can be, isn't it, Beefer? I might have to order one. I've kind of slowed down on slip joints. The last slip joint I got, and I'll show you what I'm carrying today. In my back pocket, let me quit sharing. I'm carrying my TKL Raider. In my front right pocket, I'm carrying my TRM Shadow. OG Shadow. And then in my left pocket, I'm carrying my Focus Works F3 that I just reached past. I should have pulled it out first. And then my slip joint is one that I got in a three-way trade. Came to me from Brother Mersalt. And this is a slip joint by TRM called the Atlas. And when you look at the back, you'd probably tell me, John, that's not a slip joint, it's a double D10. But if you watch my review, I took the scales off. And if you watch it, when I close it to half stop in between, you can see that spring. There's a spring on both sides cut into the titanium frame. So it pokes up, snaps into half stop. It's gone. Then as I start to close it, there's my spring again. And it sucks it back in. And I can flick it to quarter stop. Cool little knife, very thin, very slicey, very TRM. I made a mistake, found out when I sent them the video. I thought this was the first knife that TRM made, but they actually about 8 years ago had a knife called the Nomad. She said they're sometimes available on the buy sell trade group, about $300, but I don't know. Let's see if we can find a picture of one. Oh, it was a slip joint too. All right, so here is the Nomad, which looks very similar to the Atlas. Doesn't look like something I would want to buy for $300. Very cool, though. I mean, that's an OG TRM. So that's the Nomad. I've never seen this page. They did a collaboration with Tetrazzula. Guys, I love my TRMs. I've never seen that. That looks like a Neutron with a hole in it. I don't know if you guys have looked lately, but they've got a fixed blade. This little badass camp fixie. And then they've also got this knife that we'll see at Blade Show, the Bulldog, which is kind of like a small or smaller Shadow using the river lock next to Frenchie, Roxy, or Riley. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of TRM. I have all their current knives and their Atlas, but I don't have titanium on my Shadow. But I do have 3 nerds. I've got a titanium MagnaCut nerd. I've got in another case a 20 CV Holy nerd with my Carta scales. And then I've got this 20 CV OG nerd that doesn't have the deployment hole, but it is a locker. And I love these knives. I've got the first one I got in a trade cash deal from Brother Mateo. This is my Neutron that I put some titanium scales on down the road. These are all washer knives, by the way. They're super thin and slicey. And then the Atom, which I love, it's also on washers. It's a little bit bigger. But I found that I like my Mr. designs Cypher D almost as much because it's this rear flipper tab. It's just about as thin. So it's kind of that gentleman's folder, but it's got this ultra thin M390 Tonto blade and it's on bearings. So there are a lot of really good, thin, nice EDC knives. I'm a big fan and was very late to the game on this little guy, the Quiet Carry Drift. They make the large drift now. And I went over to my buddies today who picked up a knife from Brother Paul Mills, and it is an absolute stunner. I got to handle Lord Needham's Oz Roosevelt. Steakhouse Croucher, you absolutely can play your kazoo, buddy. Stacy, you kazoo on, girl. But yeah, it was what was it? Todd, catching one is possible. What I would do is if you're ever looking for a GEC and traditional pocket knives is going to be involved in it, just reach out and grovel to Austin and see if you can grab one. Stacy, I always have a kazoo. I don't leave home without it. I do not leave home without it. My kazoo. And I've got my pink kazoo. They won't be tomorrow, Jorge. What it is because I went profile view and it shows out on shorts feed. So my hope was some nice people would maybe see it. What's up, Autumn? Welcome. You can be new. All we're doing is talking. We are harmless. We are kind. We do shut people down, but only if you get out of line. Welcome. Welcome to Insomniacs Random Night Flicks. We talk about knives, and we talk about life, and we talk about just other stuff. You'll meet some of the finest human beings in here. Exactly. Very good people, Dean Griffin. And it's getting late for you guys. It's 1:10. Palmer, I am going live tomorrow night. And then Saturday night, Lefty and I don't go live. It's an every other Saturday thing. But if nobody goes live late and I feel the energy, I might give us a place to hang out. I'm going to play that by ear. I don't do much in the non-virtual world. Autumn, hang in there, girl, guy, either or, they, them. Yeah, after I got divorced and did that 4-year kind of weird relationship. Yeah, I agree, comedy flu, but we don't talk politics, but you're fine with that. Rage Against the Machine, maybe. If I wouldn't get banned, I'd play that. I agree with you, comedy flu. My logo and saying is choose debate, not hate. My favorite color? Probably black. And I know black's the absence of color, or is black the combination of all color? Allison, life is a absolute ride. You need to just drive your car wherever you see fit. If he's lying to you and he's not replying to you, it might seem like it'll get better. Trust it from an old dude who's divorced and has been in a lot of relationships. It won't get better. You deserve better. And everybody in here will probably agree with it. Look out for you. Don't let anybody devalue you and make you feel less than, because you're not. It's just people around you, especially narcissists, which there are a lot of narcissists. I'm like 56, but I've lived a lot of lives, like a cat, over 9. And the deal is, leopards don't change their spot. I know, Humphrey, like I said, the vertical sucks, but I do it for a couple of non-scheduled late nights just to see and get people like Autumn and some of these other people that haven't had a chance to be exposed to any of our lives, or Allison, because we're talking life stuff. We're talking relationship stuff. We're talking nice stuff. But like we do, we're just talking because it's late. And Allison, you could only make those decisions for you, girl. All I do is talk from my experience, right? So and it sucks. It's a crappy place to be in, right? It's one of those things that, I did it for 20 years. I dedicated 20 years. Now I got a great kid out of it. So I look at it as everything that I did wrong, which was a lot, and everything that didn't go right in my relationship happened for a reason. But had I not put myself through that, I wouldn't have the love of my life, my daughter, right? So you just gotta, while you're young and you see any red flags, don't stand for them. You don't need to. Life is short but sweet for certain. Just make it yours. And don't wait as long as I did. Wait shortly. I wonder. He uses different different streaming software. Todd, I know that because Jared and I talk. And like I said, I won't be doing these streams regularly at all. I just do them because, like I say, what's your job? YouTube says that it gets your feed, your live, out to more people. Allison, I can't answer that for you, sweetheart. Your heart's telling you exactly what you need to do. I think if you listen to the chat, the confirmation is you're worth much more than anybody lying to you. We talk about Knives Random Clip Server. We talk about life. We talk about, just stuff. Palmer, I don't think she's getting dating advice. I think she's looking for collective input. Sometimes, and I don't have no idea what Allison's age or real thing is, but I know when I was at a certain age, I didn't have a place to go, right? And Peter, some people do, because some people are looking for stuff. I wouldn't kill you, but I can ban you. Watch this. Bye, Peter. But anyways, I think some people want a collective input because we all know, I know, as a 56-year-old dude, if somebody is not respecting me in a relationship and I'm giving much more than I'm getting in return, that it's going to be very hard for me to walk away because I'm vested or in love or think I'm in love with this person. However, I know that if I leave now, I'm going to minimize long-term hurt because, unfortunately, some people, you're my daughter's age, Allison. If you're 14, you don't need to be in here. And again, not because there's anything creepy going on, but we're 18 and above. So I'm going to give you a peace out. I wish you the best. Let me find you. Oh, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Autumn, Allison had to go. This is 18 and up. All my videos are set for 18 and up. And I feel for her, and if she's still in here listening, Allison, you're the same age as my daughter if you're 24. If you're 14, definitely run. If you're 24, run, but know the consequences. The consequences are you're not going to have to put up with this bullshit for the next 30 years of your life and then go through a dragged out BS divorce. King of Fortnite, I bet you're 10. I bet you're 10. You're out of here. Autumn, I was enjoying you. Paul, they can't be under 18 in my lives. My lives and all my videos are set for 18 and older because I'm a knife content creator. So if somebody's joking or somebody's actually slipped in and are under 18 and openly say it, I will ban them quickly. If they spam just bullshit, I'll give them a couple of spams and then I'll ban them. I won't put them in timeout. I don't want them to come back. The reason I ever do these portrait lives is to try to pull 1, 2, maybe 3 people, into the live. And Palmer, you're different, right? So you're not, you're in here all the time. Husky, I haven't seen you yap once. You hang out, be civil, be kind, meet some good people, hang out with us. You're not going to get put in timeout. Guys, with your wrenches come responsibility. I appreciate everybody being on the ball. I do want new people to come into the community and find out what's going on. And yeah, it was on other lives. You don't get put on timeout as long as you don't act up, right? We are kind of knife people. We get into knives, but thank you, dude. But we talk about life stuff when we do Insomniacs live. We just talk about life. We watch videos. We talk about the crazy weather Palmer's been having. Y'all there in a nor'easter, right? We're from all over the world. We genuinely all have different points of view, different religious views, different political views. We don't talk about them here. We just talk about the things that draw us together as humans, and we embrace that, right? And for us, it's typically the love of knives, but it's really the love of each other. And for us to grow the community, for more people to come in, that's a good thing, right? So you're welcome here. I do lives on Friday night that are full screen every Friday night. Everybody's welcome. We do some giveaways. We don't publicize that because we're not trying to pull people in to win stuff, but you're welcome to come in. You're welcome to chat. Y'all would say hey to Husky, new sub, hopefully a new member of our little tribe here. But what you'll find, Husky, is as long as you're kind, people are going to be kind to you too. Yeah, spring snow is crazy. I can remember when I lived in Vale, I loved spring snow. But if I lived in the city where I was having to try to work for it or work through it, I hate driving in wet snow. Josh, what is up, brother? Welcome to a special episode of Insomniacs Live. We're coming up on a couple of hours. And like I told you guys when I started, I will run it till you guys get tired, but I don't want to keep y'all up too late. And we will be live tomorrow night at 8:30 Central Time, 9:30 Eastern Time, and however else it works out. Palmer, we got a lot colder here. I'm in North Alabama, and it actually, Pedro, it's that weird portrait format that kind of throws it out to the shorts feeds and makes it interesting, makes it kind of like a video game. But it won't be like this tomorrow. But I've got my windows open and it's cold, but I dig that. That's right, Josh. You don't get off for a few more hours, do you? Enjoy that break, brother. Get you some relaxation and some relief. Get jazzed up to go back. You're still bouncing, right? It went from about 80 to 40 in here in Huntsville. Maybe not that drastic, but it definitely went from warm. We didn't get any tornadic weather here. We didn't even get any stormy weather. It was real windy. Husky, that is my companion, Tippy. She is asleep back in the bedroom now. But yeah, cats rock. That's why I have cats as the logos on all my thumbnails. They're AI cats with knives in their hands, but they're still cats. Paying my respect, cats. Neil, where are you, buddy? Because it will drop if you are. Well, no. I would think it would have dropped. Oh, I got you, Josh. So you're in between. Josh is a hustler, guys. He's making it happen. Well, it's nice to have an extra hour or an extra 30 minutes. Tucson. Oh, yeah, y'all are pretty stable out there. I would think it's been beautiful. I've got a tuxedo, but I love black cats. Black cats are the most, I think, appreciative because they do get discriminated against. They don't get adopted as much because there's a big part of the population that thinks they're bad luck, and they're not. They're awesome. But the one that chose me was this little tuxedo cat that was on my ex-wife's employer's car lot with about 3 brothers and sisters and a mom, and each of them got eventually run over because they were in a car parking lot that was a dealer's lot. And so this little one had kind of moved up close to the service area. It was in some bushes out there, and it was the last one alive. So she eventually trapped it in a box, and it lived in my laundry room for like 4 weeks because we had 2 cats, 2 little dogs, and a big dog named Ashley, the one that just passed away. And Ashley's the one that laid, instead of sleeping in the bed with us, laid by that laundry room door and made friends with that cat over the course of about 4 weeks. I mean, I'd walk in there to feed that little cat, and it would climb my leg like a tree. I would walk out covered in blood. It was wild. It was feral as fuck. And then one night I got up and I was getting something out of the refrigerator, which was adjoined in the laundry room. And I was like, Ashley, what are you doing? Because I kept the light on in the laundry room. And I saw Tippy, the little cat's paw, push out from under the door because there was a little gap, and was pushed out a little dried cat turd out of the litter box. And Ashley immediately gobbled it up. And I realized that they were getting on a barter buddy system. So when Tippy, we finally lit her about 5-6 weeks after, we eased her into our pack, right? Because I had a little Yorkie, a Pomachie, the German Shepherd, a Bobcat, which bobtail yellow cat, who was real old, and who I thought might be aggressive, but wasn't. And when Tippy came out, I've got pictures of this. I can prove it. I'll put them on Instagram. They are on Instagram, I think. But Tippy would not eat cat food. Tippy only ate out of Ashley, the German Shepherd's bowl. Only ate. Let's go here. Let me show you Tippy now and Tippy then. Because this is my personal Instagram. I don't post on it anymore. But if we go to this, Ashley, rest her soul. That's my daughter's cat. That's Milo. He has this really weird, has to get to know you for like a day, and it's a really scary day. And Tippy fucking hates him. But as we scroll through my personal IG, there's my daughter mimicking my look from college. And there's Tippy and Ashley. Like I said, they are BFFs. So every time I take Ashley on a walk, Tippy would walk with us. Tippy's still with me. There's Tippy stalking shit, but I'm trying to get to the little pictures. There's Ashley and Tippy hanging. These are old knife pictures, guys. This is when I posted knives. That's Luna. She passed away too. That's my buddy A to Z's dog, my god dog. She's one of the sweetest. There's me doing miles on a skateboard. There's Ashley and I walking. Downhill action. I got this knife modded. This is a Boker. I got sent this to BJ Hill and got it acid etched, hollow ground, a hole put in it. They call it the Danger Pickle mod, and got the tab cut off. It's a banger now. All these knives, most of these knives have been given away in Friday Night Flicks. You guys have been the benefactor of my early collecting days. That's my Blurple pen too, that now has my Carta scales on it. Old picture, but I'm getting close to. There's Milo, Tippy, and Ashley crashed out on the couch. And Tippy and Ashley. I got to find their baby picture because I know I've got it in here. This is when I used to do this sports grid app that would track my distance, my average speed, how long it took me to do it. It would also show my elevation change and my speed changes. There's Ashley and Luna. They were BFFs too. my daughter's 21st birthday. Kicking it with her Dolly Parton koozie and her Notorious B.I.G. shirt. I raised her right. Let's find some real quick. There's my Frankenstein Telecaster. It's got a Jaguar neck. I don't have that guitar anymore. I like that. So yeah, this is my personal shit. That's my pedal board. That's my Fender Blues Deluxe. That's my Paul Reed Smith. That pedal board's changed a lot. That is my Vox and my Fender. And then I've got a little Yamaha too, but Gravity ate my leg on that ride. Tippy chilling. Let's see where that freaking little cat is. I know this is boring, you guys, but this is my pre-knife life. My daughter, she skates like a beast. She's been skating as long as she can. That's her right there. But she's been skating since she was 3. She was actually in Silverfish, which used to be that's a posse that used to come around. I'd leave food out for him, little baby. That was my 4-year chip. All right, where's Tippy and Ashley Little? All right, if I don't find them in just a sec, I'm going to bail. There they are. Can y'all see that? That's Tippy and her mama. That's me in 1990. That's my daughter and a bunch of her friends when I lived out. They were in college. They're all tripping, and I am inside taking pictures of them. I didn't know they were tripping at the time. But let's see what we got here. That's about it. I have a really cool one of Ashley and Tippy, a before and after. Look at that sweet girl. She's the best dog ever. She lived to be like 14. My little activist daughter. Some of her art. There you go. That's the one. Can y'all see that? Or is it too small? The top one is back when Tippy had just come out of the laundry room. And that's them about 6 years later. See, Ashley didn't even have any gray yet. And Tippy was just tiny. I've got a picture of Tippy boxing. Because Tippy was kind of alpha, very alpha. There's A to Z, my knife buddy that's local, and Brittany, my daughter. And then let's see what else we got here. What else we got here? Yeah, I don't see I don't see that little picture. There I do. There it is. Can y'all see that? That's the Yorkie coming up to Tippy when Tippy was like 1 pound, not even that. And Tippy would get on her back legs and just box the ever-living shit out of Ozzy. That's me at the Dead shows in Atlanta in 90. Camping up at Stone Mountain. That's me at the Warped Tour with Brittany, my daughter. I got suckered into that. It's us skating on the Greenway. Welcome through my life, guys. That's me in Vail with my buddy Ab. Playing some music. And that's my daughter and Ashley. What else we got? What else we got? Old posts. God, these are old posts. These are right around the time I got divorced. Let's see if any of these are real. So watch this dog. I went and house sat for these people because they went out of town. A family trip for like a month, and they had 3 dogs. Oh, she missed that one. Hold on, let me find one that she catch. This dog was relentless. Loved playing frisbee. And she would do it all day long. She gonna get that one? Nope, that's the same one. We got more videos. I mean, literally, she would bring it back. And this dog was a deafie. She's the one that ended up sleeping with me, but she was very, very sketchy. Because again, she was a deafie. She couldn't hear anything. See what we got. Let's see what we got. My kid was also a bitchin' lifeguard, and she was a that's in Jackson, Tennessee music. Let's see, that's Brittany, my daughter. I still got that guitar. My little shredstress. But yeah, guys, there's Tippy in the Christmas tree like all cats do. There is Ozzy and Cujo. Cujo is a little black Pomachie. Cujo is brutal. I've got some fight videos. That's what I'm trying to find. Of the little dogs. There's Cujo. Ashley and Tip. My eye after Tip got me. Jay Adams, that's the little memorial when he passed away. Greatest skaters ever. Tippy when she was little, hanging out back on my boards. My grandpa, who oddly enough came over as part of Operation Paperclip with these 2 characters. That was our next door neighbor. He was the director of launch. He was Vander Von Braun. He was head of media. They were all, Operation Paperclip. He made that. But yeah, guys, that is a flash through Javon's pre-knife life. I did all kinds of weird shit. A lot of these back here were before I was sober. So we'll probably see some good drink pictures. I know I traveled a bunch. Tippy's chilling like a villain. Oh, there's a picture of Tippy eating Ashley's food because she wouldn't eat her cat food. She was just dog food only for a while. And that's her when she first came. She was just a little monklin. 2013. That means she is 11 years old. Wow. Check out Luna. She loved to run. She would run a figure 8 about 8 to 12 miles per hour on average. She loved it. She was a skate pulling machine. But yeah, I was going to show you my kid swimming fast because she was a badass. She got an SEC Southeastern Conference cut in 7th grade. Here she goes. She's right there. Right there. But they swam, I don't know, 6 hours a day. Oh, Jerry Shrine. All right. All right. So is everybody ready for bed? Yeah. Tippy Paul is an absolute beast of a cat. Love her to death. She's wild. Ed, what is up? Good to see you, brother. We're just insomniacing out. I'm trying to think, and I think I'm going to. This Starbucks. I don't usually sleep at night because I'm going to film after this. I'm going to film that giveaway for tomorrow. So all you channel members, this is going to be a members video. Everybody register for it. You don't have to be present to win. Just leave a comment. It's just going to be a basic comment. No hashtag. No funny business. You want to try to put skis in this Veritas toss? Let's do this. Give me a second. Let me put some of this stuff up. Where'd that knife go? I just stuck that knife in the wrong hole. Yeah, it's bad when you stick your knife in the wrong hole. Trust me. That one here. I'm just making this some room, guys. And then I'm going to stick that one there. One more goes in this side. Which one is it? Which one is it? This one. All right, now I'm going to put up a few more of these guys. We'll then have room. This is a very cool knife. Got no button on it. Magic Whiskers 3. You just move the butt of the scale with your hand. Give it a little twitchy. And it releases that lock. But we're going to put it away. And I think we'll put away our Slim MIDI. We will clear out a little circle spot. I will get the phone set up. Bear with me, kids. Oh, Let me zoom. Nope. All right. Can y'all hear me? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see why I could not get my regular bearings in last time. So I've got two sets of 5 millimeters, but one's a little thinner. So what I want to do is real quickly take this apart. Shouldn't take long, and see what size bearings they are. It's going to be T8s all the way around. No, it's not. T6 and T8. Oh. Put it out. Usually I do this I'll do this over my little tray. I got it from Amazon. If you go to my Amazon store. Mihi, what's up, Michael Jackson fan? We're watching you. Welcome. All right, all right. Now let's take our pivot out. It is Captain. We are having a live stream talking about knives and life, dude. You're welcome to stay. You're welcome to hang out. Just be respectful, be kind, be mature. You're welcome to hang. Not somebody will ban you. All right, so we got our washer here. We have got our Kaiser bearing. Check this out. Let me show you what we got. First of all, the fuckers are stuck in there. Come out. All right, guys, bear with me. Let me grab it. Whoops. See if I can get this. All right. So the trick is to find out what size these bearings are. I didn't have luck with them before. But if you look at them, they've only got 7 ceramic bearings. That's the solid side. The back side is just an open cage. And so what I'm going to do, all right, they're 3/64. .3/16 doesn't work, so they're 5mm 3/64, which tells me these bearings should work. So we're going to try it. First, get a little KPL original. Leave up our bearing. Drop it down there. Boom. Put our blade back on. Get our other skiff. Put a little lube on it. Rub it in there. Drop it down. Take our APL heavy. Put a little glob on that lock, that detent ball. If our washer will stay up there. Oh, what I didn't show you guys is you can take off this back spacer and you can push that part of the knife out and do a reverse your clip. It's pretty cool. All right, so let's snap it together. Take our pivot. I think these bearings may be the right size because the knife seems to be back together. Get our tail back together. Bear with me, guys. I gotta go 2/6s, I forget. That sucks, Kaiser. All right. One more screw, guys, and we'll see what we got. All right. Let's get our trude in here. We're not quite centered up. Skipped up, centered up. Let's get that off there. Oh, and I misflicked it. Got the pivot cranked down. I will take my regular bearings. That's how quick it is, guys. You don't have to be scared of taking your stuff apart as long as you pay attention to it while you're doing it, because there are only a few parts in a knife, in most knives. And yeah, it's a lot of times if they're not doing what you want them to do the way you want them to do it, whether you're adjusting detent or messing around with bearings, which I do a lot of. Hey, Buckshot, Big Randy. Touch my toes, baby. Show me where the wild goose goes. You want me to show you where it goes? Watch this. Blink, blink. See ya. So, yeah. Sweet, Beefer Baron. Congratulations, buddy. I probably couldn't have picked a worse night to go live for my regular Friday Night Flicks. Just because Metal Complex goes live and Bees goes live. But I always figure Friday nights, a lot of people go out. But there's always a good crew hanging around. And I appreciate you guys. So are any of you on the East Coast? It is almost 2 a.m. here. What time is it where you kids are? We're probably getting close to 3 o'clock on the East Coast. Michael Jackson fans probably in California. It's about 11:55 there. Guys, we will probably wrap it around 3. But I do want to invite everybody to Friday Night Flicks tomorrow night. When I get off this stream, if you're up in 15, 20 minutes, I'm going to upload the members giveaway video. I'm sorry it's so late. But guys, I will not do, if you see random late nights, I'm just testing the profile thing. I probably won't do it often, but late nights might be. I'll always put it in the description, right? So like I did the warning profile, whatever I called it, so that people that hate it won't come, right? Again, it's just playing with kind of their suggestions, YouTube's about different ways to use their tools, right? But I'm glad you guys came. Tomorrow night will be full landscape mode. I'm sure Pocket Metal will join us, hopefully. May have Scotch and things drop by. I'm working with several knife people that I want to get on the show. I'll probably do a traditional widescreen one night, really weird time, because I'm going to have Paulius join from Lithuania, Baltic Blades. He makes these little guys. And he also makes field knives, knives with scales, and other knives. I just happen to love this little Angus Gen 2. I've got a Gen 1 too, also. But guys, have a fantastic morning. Have a great Friday. Don't let it get you down. Come back and hang out here tomorrow night, 8:30, after you finish with bees. I'll be here late. I usually try to stay till at least said faction starts. I love each and every one of you. Yeah, I agree, Palmer. When I have, because I have to mute them. And Pocket Metal is fine. Scotch is fine, but it's just there's too many people. And however, when I left, I found out that Mihai and Scotch and Pocket Metal talked for like 45 minutes afterwards on stream or off stream. But guys, have a great night. All I ask is please, please, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Look out for the guy or gal to your right. Look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart. Be up. It's kind of faded. Always, when possible, choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Hope to see you tomorrow night. We'll have a blast. Be looking for the members video. It'll be coming out shortly.